I said I smoke until it's finished. Bitch, ride me like it's Quidditch. No, Trojan wouldn't fit in. Only reader disposition. Hey, bitches in my mention.
Hey guys, welcome to Top Take Podcast, where we're gonna get live, sexual, and weird.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel better now.
I feel good.
I feel good that you feel good.
I feel supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You thought I was gonna finish that.
I was.
I know it though.
I can't. No.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, never.
I think it's actually. I don't think it's the world's longest word anymore.
What?
It used to be.
Is it your mom?
No, it's my dick.
Okay.
See, you really walked into that one.
I did. Like your mom. All right, that's enough of
Okay,
that.
look here, fella. If you want to have a podcast, you better show your face, because I'm about to put the 1-2 on the face of you.
Oh,
That's all I had.
that's nice to hear. Thank you.
All right, guys. So third episode.
Number 3. Big 3.
Hey, man, we're doing it.
Ballin'.
I think it's pretty awesome. So obviously things are different. No, just backdrop. We're here now. I've got a face. You have a face. That's kind of weird.
Thank you.
I didn't know you had a face.
It's the first time I've seen you with a face.
Well, it's because I'm in your mama's booty. Oh, got him. Throw that meme up there.
Scott, say one more joke. I'm just going to walk out right now.
Knock, knock.
Ah!
I didn't get to say the joke. But anyways, focus. Yeah, so we got a couple things set up differently. We're trying to do some things to the podcast to make it a little bit better, a little bit more livelier.
Yeah,
you,
definitely.
You feel it in your chest.
Yeah, definitely.
Your groin, your loins.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Tell your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me stop trying to rhyme. Anyways, yeah, we're trying to make this thing a little bit better, a little bit more spiffy.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Feels like you're a part of the
Please
group.
don't pay attention to the douche. Well, I guess you have to, but we've got plans to kind of make this setup a little bit better. And
Way
obviously,
better.
right? I mean, we're gonna.
We're gonna put some posters.
I mean, for one,
maybe a neon sign.
we're supposed to buy $1,200 cameras. That way, it autofocuses.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be better than using a blow up doll or getting our topics.
Blow up doll.
Yeah.
Who uses a blow up doll?
Those people from Stank Proof.
Stank Proof. What do they use a bowl of lettuce for their ideas to talk about?
Yeah, it's just retarded.
That's cute.
Yeah, that was cute. I remember that.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome to YouTube.
I'm gonna stab a table. Content.
Hold on, you ready?
Don't do it.
You do it.
Oh my god, that scared me.
All right, look, enough of free advertisement for those guys.
Enough of that.
No, but we have a lot of things in the works. Obviously, we're gonna keep doing our podcast, because we started an episode, and we're gonna keep making episodes like a normal person would.
Yeah.
You start something, you just go with it.
Yeah, we just gotta go with it. Even though we have like one viewer, it's
we've
fine.
got skits and stuff like that we want to do. We're gonna go on TikTok and start making some stuff. So
we got some big things coming. We got emails from people requesting us to do things.
Yeah. We got a lot of cool shit going on. I mean, not only is we're on video and we have ads to read. Is that right?
Yeah, we actually do. I mean,
you probably heard some music to the intro just to throw that out there. Little Chibby
Chibbaroo, the man on fire himself.
That dude is dope.
He's a great guy. He's a great musician. You guys should just check him out with the links that we're going to provide for you.
Dude, you probably saw it on screen. You'll see it down below.
Hopefully, if we don't fudge it up.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I'm doing, so we're just gonna wang it. Just wang it.
Yeah, so third episode, we've got a few things to talk about.
Heavy things.
Heavy.
I just want to get it out there.
Actually, I feel like we have more to talk about than we have before. We plan on having this one to be the longest. You probably already can tell from the video length, as long as YouTube doesn't cut us off.
Wait, how long did you want to do this?
Forever.
Oh, okay, because I have somewhere to be after this, so.
No, you don't.
What time is it?
I said no, you don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, time doesn't exist here. Not whenever I've got you captive.
That's why I should put like "help me" on the back of the cue cards.
Well, so if you're smart, you wouldn't put on that one because I would have already read that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like when I'm switching it over.
Yeah. Don't you rat on me.
Don't you rat on me. But yeah. We're like I said, we're doing big things. We're gonna get into some jump topics.
And please let us know what you think. Like, don't just like say, oh, I don't like this, and just not say it. Or if you like something, not say it. Fucking say it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. I mean, I want to give a big shout out to one of my friends.
Okay.
Who is helping us provide us with all this equipment to help us record. His name is Justin.
What's up, Justin?
Justin, Big Just. Big Just.
Oh,
Big Trust.
Just. Oh,
big Trust.
Sorry,
okay. You get it? You get it? It's from the Ravens.
Oh,
yeah,
I caught it.
You got it.
I got that.
He has his own tech business. It's called Tech to Home.
Okay, what does that do?
What he does is very, very quality work. He does very great quality work.
Okay, what's up?
Huge.
So
he's a tremendous guy.
Does he make my home real fancy like?
Real fancy with technology. That's what he does. He comes in, he busts down your door. You call him up. You're like, hey, Big Just.
That's not helping.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It shows you that you need more security because he installs he practically makes your home into a smart house. He does TV. He does TV installations. He puts little security cameras everywhere.
Right.
He helps you out with your computers if you have problems with your computers, and helps out with our setup like this while we're right here. So if you do,
he could mount up my TV.
Yeah, at a reasonable price.
He could set up my smart home security.
Yeah, like the little Ring doorbell stuff.
Yeah,
he does that. I know.
So because of him, I could turn my house lights on and off with my phone.
Definitely.
Dude.
You can be.
Can you give me his number?
Yeah, actually, I could give you his number. I can give you.
Can I have it?
Yeah,
can I have it?
I'm about to give you.
Can I have it?
Look, I'm gonna need you back the fuck up.
Well, look,
his information. We're going to provide the links and his information down below.
For sure.
But the company name is Tech to Home. We're going
to add two T-O.
Yes, it's spelled TECH 2 HOME.
Wait, number 2 or T-O?
Number 2.
Okay.
I was about to say the letter 2. Wow.
I look so fancy doing that. Maybe the editor cut that out.
We will provide the links and stuff. He does He does it from the Dallas-Fort Worth area all the way to Oklahoma City.
Seriously, man, that'd be dope because there's a lot of different options I weigh in my head of do I want my TV set up here, but I need help setting up a TV because obviously somebody needs to make sure that it's going on the right spot, it's all measured the right way. So
he does all the
that'd be helpful.
He's a genius, man. He does all this. He does his own stunts. So if you will hit him up on his information, he like I said, Dallas Fort Worth, Oklahoma City. He'll hook you up with the best installation service.
What's up, man?
What you can do, Big Just.
All right, man, Big Just.
Woo woo.
Woo woo. So what are we gonna get in today?
I want to get into things I saw on Twitter. Shout out to Twitter. Tweet. Leaving the windows open. You gotta quit that.
I told you I don't unlock all the windows and doors so you can't get out. You were gonna talk about
Yeah. I want to jump right into the MLB. There's big news going down with the MLB playoffs. They're redoing they're revamping the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah. What they're
How
doing?
can you make the playoffs more exciting than they already are?
I mean, it's baseball, the most exciting
sport
there is. What they're doing is revamping it by from my understanding, first seed teams getting to choose their opponent in the playoffs instead of last seed go against the 6th, 8th seed, whatever they go against them. So they get to pick and choose who they want to play.
Okay.
How
interesting?
Give me your opinions on that. I would like your opinions. Any opinion at all? What's your
just scratch my mouth?
Sir, I need you. Sir,
bottle.
Sir,
can you get that plastic bottle?
Whatever, hippie.
You won't even let me answer.
There you have it, folks.
Right here, live chop takes, live sexual
and weird. Was that my line?
No, it's mine. I'm the guy. I do it.
Oh, just pulled a muscle in my neck. All right, go ahead.
How do you pull a muscle?
I don't know. Just go.
No, but seriously, as far as like the playoffs, that's interesting because I don't know. Like, I think teams, if they're picking their own opponents, it may be a real simple process for fans to think that, like, oh, well, they are getting too cocky because they're picking their own team, picking their own opponents.
Right.
It's way worse when there's a little fear of unknown because you're not picking your opponent.
You're not prepared. Like that opponent cannot be.
I mean, you can scout them out, of course, but I feel like if you're picking your own
like
opponent,
the Astros did. No, they didn't do that. They were caught.
Don't talk about them.
Okay. We'll talk about the Niners and we'll talk about the Astros.
Yeah. Look, you give me a 1 month slide, I'll give you a 1 month slide on the Super Bowl.
Agree.
I will fucking throw it. The last one really ticked me. Really ticked my take off.
Really rustled my jimmies.
Ruffled my feathers. I don't know, man. It's something to. It's interesting, but like I said, it to me it makes me think that, like, will you just let me talk, or else I will shove my left pinky up your left nostril, and it's gonna get real weird.
And that's how we do it, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
I just think that you're gonna, as a fan, think that, like, the team's gotten too cocky and they lost because they just thought they were gonna win and they got too lax.
Do you think it would be a well-earned, like, if they go to, like, say, like, you pick me and you beat me, right? And you go.
And another thing is, like, where's the prestige on that? Like,
yeah, that's
you picked your own opponent.
That was my point I was going to bring up. It was you win the World Series, but you got there because you beat a lesser team.
Yeah.
That you chose, that you know statistically you can, because, like,
you're the favorite.
The MLB picks the team for you when you go, like, 1st and 8th seed, whatever.
Well, then maybe.
But this one, the GMs or whoever are able to choose their team, and they're like, statistically, we are better than them. We know how to.
Actually, I just thought of this, but if you're talking about statistics and things like that, why don't you just set it up in your own game choosing to sit there and say, okay, why don't we play the strongest team now, so that way when it comes to, I don't know, I'm just making more arguments in my own
Obviously,
head.
the teams are going to go for the easy win. No one's going to take the high road and be like, yeah, I'm the Yankees are going to go.
Yeah,
up.
but do you do it in a way to where, like, you try to pick the easier team, but, like, so let's say you don't pick the very last seed. Let's say you pick, like, how many seats are in baseball?
How many seeds? I believe 8. I think.
So let's say you pick the 7th or the 6th seed. So that way, the 2nd or 3rd seed, the lesser team of you have to play, like, a stronger opponent, but is weaker than you. So that way, you influence the tournament or the playoff system to be easier. Because I mean, most of the times it's designed so that way the 1 and 2 seed face each other in the conference. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm smelling.
It's interesting. The more I think about it, the more I get kind of, like, conflicted on the idea, and, like, there's a lot of, like, interesting sides to take on that. But at the end of the day, I think it's interesting enough. I mean, because it's like the NBA and what they're doing, or they did for the past couple of years with their All-Star games. Instead of East and West East versus West Conference, they switched it up to where there's 2 team captains and you just pick the 2 best players.
I like that. I do.
Giannis
like that.
versus LeBron.
Yeah, it's a great way.
Do you think? Speaking of Giannis and LeBron, do you think Giannis is the next up and comer, like, legend to kind of lead the league, or do you think Zion will take the helm?
I don't know. Zion seems like he's prone to injury. He's a big man, and he already got injured before, like, the season started.
Didn't that happen to Shaq?
Did it happen to Shaq?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not too keen on that.
You guys have to help us out on that.
Probably there's people probably watching, like, those dumb motherfuckers.
Are they one of those ones like, bro? Bro, you didn't even let us finish our sentence.
Look at Zion, what he did in his shoes in college. Did you see what he did? He ripped his own shoes.
Shaq did that.
Did he rip his own shoes?
Like, did he do this?
No, while playing.
The
soles came off. Like he ripped.
Sometimes it's just bad shoes, man.
I don't know.
Sometimes the shoes just ain't ready for it.
That man's a big man.
Zeke gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Zeke gonna give it to you.
He's a big man. I don't know if I'd mess with him on that one, but.
So what do you think? Well, I mean, do you think the MLB kind of needs this for their playoffs, or do you think it's just...
I think so.
Yeah?
It'll bring in more viewers.
Do you watch baseball?
Yeah.
I watch it more...
I watch it more than football.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watch it more than football.
What, have you watched it for so many years?
Yeah, I mean, just living in San Francisco, it was just a constant thing. We had,
In San Francisco, it's bigger?
Yeah, it's a way of life over there. Niners.
Is that because of Barry Bonds or why?
That, yeah. I mean, it's just more of like that Barry Bonds, and it's just
That's weird to me.
It's just way of life over. I know, like you live here, and you're not really used to it. Like what team do we have? We have a minor league team, the LA.
Yeah, but the NFL isn't the biggest thing, or there's no NFL team in Oklahoma, but the Dallas Cowboys are the biggest thing in Oklahoma.
Yeah, but it's not really an Oklahoma thing. But when you go to San Francisco, they have their own team. The Giants, and they have the Niners. Yeah,
but Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens,
Yeah, I'm not saying it's lesser, but I mean it's a huge thing over there.
That's crazy.
I
just feel like there's been a lot more dynasties.
If you go over there, you'll see a lot of people wearing baseball jerseys. Not like how you come over here and see just OU jerseys and Cowboy jerseys. It's a big thing over there.
That's so cool.
Yeah. All right.
How? Fuck, dude.
You're so strong.
You gotta lay off the fucking steroids, okay?
Okay, dude.
Jeez. Anyways,
what
were we talking about?
I was talking about the way of life.
You're talking about the meaning of my own life. Now it's the greatest of all time, and how you kids should follow me.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about how Major League Baseball needs the revamp. You were saying.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about San Francisco. We kind of went off on that.
Yeah.
But tell me why you think they need it.
It's a slow sport, man. Have you really watched baseball? No.
Golf is slow too.
Baseball's just a slow sport. Like if it's not like a high pressure game, like if it's not like a playoff game or a World Series, like you're by like the 5th or 6th inning, you're just like, all right, let's wrap it up, boys. And sometimes it goes over 9 innings. Like I've seen games that go to fucking 20.
I will say this though, as I've been growing up, and like maybe this is. I think this is obviously what you don't want, but as far as me as a fan, what I enjoy about Major League Baseball, maybe they should understand this, is they have a niche of where NFL, I hate watching on NFL.com. Because where it does the play-by-play and it shows where they're positioned at and things like that. I hate that. I want to see it live. I want to see the hits. I want to see how he caught it. I want to see how he threw it. I want to see how close that defender got to blocking the punt. All those little things. But with baseball, I don't feel like it's that live. I don't need that much liveness to it. What I do like is I can be passive with it. I can watch the game from afar more than I can in the NFL.
Yeah.
But maybe, obviously, that's not going to sell tickets.
Have you been to a live baseball game?
Yeah, I was younger though. It's been like 10.
Last game I went to was like
20 years.
What do you call it? The Bricktown Dodgers or OKC Dodgers, whatever. Yeah. I made it to like the 5th inning, and I was like, all right. Like
I guess you don't want that as a organization because you want or a league because you want people to buy tickets and you want to be so close to it. But as a fan, I'm satisfied with the sport of where it is.
Like I prefer to watch it.
I think I would go I would go to a game for the experience and for the
The only time I would go to like an actual game is for like a high stakes game. Like if the Giants were playing in the playoffs or in the World Series, then definitely gonna go check it out. But if it's just like a no name, like hey, we're just here to play kind of deal, I'm just like, all right, whatever.
So do you think as a fan
I watch the highlights when I get
that the number 1 seed team is going to pick what team they're going to face first off in the playoffs? You're going to go and want to watch that game? You feel like you want to go watch that game more than the number 1 versus the number 8 seed?
Yeah, like I hate the idea, but I'd still watch it because it's like it could be a Cinderella story.
But it's still the same situation, right? If it's the number 8 seed, they're the underdog. I don't think the underdog
seems like
status changes.
Found some holes in my argument.
Bum, 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 bum. Checkmate.
Finally.
The name's Holmes.
You know what I like?
Sherlock Holmes.
One of my favorite things about baseball? The lawn care.
The what?
The lawn care.
The lawn care?
Lawn care.
Okay. So do you have favorite fields?
No, but I do have a favorite lawn care specialist.
Yeah. You hear that segue?
That's a nice segue, right?
Good.
That was a good one.
And I was here. You were there. That was good.
Lawn care specialist.
Okay.
My favorite one.
Okay. Oh,
I was just joking with you.
He had me, and then he...
No, George Phillips. George Phillips lawn care business.
I like that name.
Top notch. He works in the Lawton area. We're going to drop his information down below. And the links, we're going to put it up there. Call him. And
Even
he
right
will...
now? Can I call him right now?
No, it's like 1 a.m.
Oh.
So, I mean, if you could try, but he does great, phenomenal work. Tremendous work. Phenomenal. Tremendous work.
You're fired.
You're fired. Well, you're not going to fire him. He's a great guy.
Okay, so this lawn care, his name is George Phillips. Is that the name of the business?
George Phillips Lawn Care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. So if you have any lawn care needs, it's summertime. Summertime's coming up. You know.
Well, you gotta get to spring first there, bud.
Spring, summer, whatever. It's Oklahoma.
That's kind of true.
Hot take.
It's February, man.
Snap. I got some air.
It's February, man. It's already warming up.
We had a blizzard last week, and now it's... Yeah.
Fucking... Oh,
that's
man,
like
I remember the day that it snowed.
But I got to cut you off there. Like, I got to cut this lawn. George Phillips, lawn care specialist. Call him, please.
The day that it snowed, it was...
Because nothing's better than a lawn you can fill up on. That's a trademark. You can't take that.
And I was looking at the weather.
He does great work. He does tree trimming, all that. So if you need something like that, holler at George Phillips. Remember that. George Phillips, lawn care specialist and tree trimming. We'll be right back after these messages.
From beginning, boy. Switch the bottoms, what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me.
And then I was looking, it was like, it's supposed to be only the high of like 37 or something like that.
And it's February, and he's a black owner. He's support black businesses.
That's kind of messed up. All right, I'm not pausing anymore. Anyways, I was like, man, this is supposed to be only like 38 degrees all day, so it's gonna stay snow on the ground. You know that shit melted so fast by 10 a.m. It's like good old Oklahoma.
Good old Oklahoma.
It snows, it goes.
I just hate the weather here. Like I said in the first podcast, the weather is crazy. I just don't like it.
I don't know where it goes.
I don't know. Am I wearing a hoodie? Am I wearing my pants? I poop my pants. Okay. Do we need to pause so you can change yourself? Just gonna sit.
That's real, man.
Oh, it's like you're just gonna sit in it. You're nasty.
Don't smell that bad.
Okay. Well.
Anyways, what were we talking about before the weather? Okay.
For the weather, MLB, and I was talking about the lawns for a good segue.
Oh yeah, no, but seriously, man, you know what? The field I hated the most as a sports fan, whether it wasn't,
Wrigley?
I guess it was related to baseball. No,
Well,
what?
okay.
Damn, no. It was Oakland. Because they shared the same stadium as the Oakland A's.
Yeah, when they play football, you see the diamond.
Saw the fucking diamond. I was like,
yeah, I always saw that. I was like, what kind of ghetto shit is this?
oh, this is so terrible.
This is disgusting. What's going on here?
It's bad.
Where you have the Bills in the background just body slamming people through tables, and the Oakland Raiders are just.
You this fucking Bills Mafia. You a Bills fan now?
No, it's just they fascinate me.
It is hilarious.
They fascinate me. I watch them a lot on Instagram.
Do you think they wake up every morning with the Monday Night Raw intro music?
Probably. I like to think that. Like they just get all pumped up and then they just body slam people.
I'm not going any further because I don't want to get copyrighted stuff. It is YouTube, as they would say.
Yeah, YouTube. Or we can upload this to Spotify.
If you guys want to hear this on Spotify, let us know. Let us know.
It's more work for us. I don't feel like it.
Wow, you're a lazy poop.
Lazy poop.
I was going to say piece of poop, and I went with poopy, and I was like, well, we're here on these words.
I like that. That's good shit.
He did a thing.
What?
Good shit.
Okay. And I'm going to switch up the topic. I'm throwing a thunderball at you. Ready? Thoughts on the XFL go?
XFL, kind of crazy, kind of cool. I think it's doing some good things right now.
Big things.
I think it's going to influence the NFL to be more transparent.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like some of the rules that they're implementing.
What's your favorite rule right now?
Honestly, the extra point rule.
The 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
That's weird. 3 is weird.
Like, what was it? The goal line, you get 1 point. 5-yard line, you get 2 points. And 10 yards, you get 3 points.
But isn't the field goal kick for the NFL at 25?
What?
It's a 35-yard kick, I think.
For what?
For the extra point.
Yeah, I believe so. Something like that.
But
that's what I like. I enjoy seeing that. That, like, to me, that's pretty good. And then the kickoff. The kickoff's pretty good too.
Dude, the kickoff was genius. They did such a good job. It's fun again.
No one's getting hurt.
Man,
because I mean
that's the thing about the NFL. Like, I'm a big NFL fan, but like, you know, you're putting all these preventative rules for not injuring players, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see the sport go away because of the health issues that these players have to.
No, I mean, look at all these people.
But like, look at what that kickoff looks like, and it's so good. It's
good.
It's not like fucking this guy who's running at 70 miles per hour doing his 40.
Yeah, cramming right into you.
No, there's 10 yards away.
Something like that,
10 yards away, and they don't move until he catches it.
And it has to be behind a certain line. If it doesn't, they I believe they redo it, or they just move up to like the 45-yard line, and they're like, all right, play from there.
You know the weirdest rule I ever saw?
What's that?
It was like the blitz box from the AFL.
Do you want?
Remember? Do you ever see that?
What?
So the AFL had this weird linebacker rule where they had to stay in the red box or something like that. I never fucking understood it. If somebody does and they're watching, please tell me what that does for the sport and how it helps, because it just made rules complicated and weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
I like what
Arena Football League.
In the
uncultured swine.
In the AFL, yeah. It bombed like the first season, just like the XFL did.
Dude, they had more seasons than that. They had like
AFL.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they only had one.
No, dude, they had multiple. They had their own video game.
Did they?
Yeah.
Fuck, I am so off key with it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because that's how I learned about the AFL, and that's how I learned about that weird rule, because I played the video game.
I like how as soon as you fuck up, a reporter can come just right in your face.
That's the part of that transparency, man.
Pat McAfee, like, because he's the lead reporter, and he's going to run up to you after you just did a fumble and slam a microphone in your face, be like, what just happened? You're like, what the... I don't know.
If he puts that bottle on my face, y'all missed it, but if he puts this bottle on my face, I'm going to slap him.
Slap him. Like, he just comes and he's like, so what happened? I'm like, I ate popcorn. My hands are buttery.
Oh my God.
Brucey style.
But no, that's part of that XFL transparency that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like the booth reviews. It's like, why does the NFL choose every single time to not let us in on what the refs are thinking or what the refs are saying? Yeah. They're already public. They're already out there in the middle of the field.
That's why I think some of the games are rigged.
it just doesn't help, especially with all the issues that they're having with the CTE and all this. It's like, okay, let's throw up more rules and keep our walls up. Maybe it's just this generation the way we think, but I just think that
that's my conspiracy theory that the NFL, all of it's rigged.
Conspiracy theories up next. Stay tuned. It's just it does not help the sport by throwing up more walls. Whether it's rules or whether it's not showing what's going on, and you're not protecting the player interest, and that's what this whole thing should be about, right? And that's why you're putting up more rules to protect the quarterbacks and protect the concussions and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
concussions are killing the players.
People. But it makes it seem like you're protecting the league.
That's why I think about Antonio Brown. Like, is it because of concussions?
I'm so sad about that. Yeah, that's what the narrative is now. And I'm just interested in to see how everything plays out. And I just hope this guy gets healthy and gets to being the good person that he is. Because, I don't think this guy wouldn't have gotten into the league without being a good, healthy person. I just, man.
Sad deal.
Yeah,
he's
got kids. He's got a family, man.
Oh, he was beating them.
That sucks, man.
It does suck. Sucks, man. Let me take another swig. You okay? You gonna rebound? You gonna rebound from it?
Rebound from the Coors Light.
Coors Light.
The Coors Light. So we were talking about XFL and transparency.
And
the booth reviews and things like that. I'm saying the NFL needs that. What do you think? Do you think the NFL needs transparency? Do you think they need to take down a few rules? What do you think the NFL needs to do?
They need to do a lot of rebuilding. Some of these rules, like they're coming out with, like the tuck rule, that shit came out.
What's the tuck rule?
What Tom Brady did during the Raiders. The Raiders could have won the game. And
Remind me again?
It was fucking, what was it? Like he had the ball or some shit. I forgot what it was. But they made the rule for him on they're like, oh, well, he kind of had the ball still, whatever.
Like if your arm's underneath the ground and you don't have control?
Yeah. I feel like we should cut this out. It's too much dead time.
I don't remember what that tuck rule was.
I don't remember either. I just remember it was during the Raiders game. It was snowing. Tom Brady had fucked up, and the Raiders would have won. But they're like, oh, no, wait. We're going to make a rule right now. And it fucked the Raiders.
It didn't happen to the season after, I thought.
It happened during the game. It cost the Raiders the game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah, that's
you
what...
can't just make up rules.
Yeah, that's what
it
was.
The whole thing. That's why there's a National Football League. That's the whole reason there's a... Anyways,
it's a conspiracy, man. I'm telling you.
I kind of agree on this one. I don't agree on all of those, but I agree on this one.
That's my biggest thing. I have a whole bunch of conspiracies.
All right, so you're talking about conspiracies and things like that.
I have
let's get into
coincidences.
Let's get into the nitty gritty of something. It's not a big conspiracy theory, but it's something related to conspiracies and things like that.
Lay it on me, Hammer.
Not to get too
Give me
political,
all.
But you're Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, fuck him. You have the most serious face on you.
I just want to know, this guy who...
I don't agree with
whether he knew I don't think he knew the outcome, but I don't think
he's acting childish. In my opinion, he's acting way too childish. It's not gonna be a favorite opinion because there's people out there who support.
He's a 49ers fan, so it's funny to see somebody who's such a big football fan and a 49ers fan to disagree with Colin Kaepernick's decisions.
The way he's handling the situation is out of pocket. He has multiple opportunities to get back.
He could have gotten on the XFL.
He could have gotten to the XFL, but he didn't accept the money that they're offering him. He wanted more money, obscene amount of money.
Yeah,
that's not worth for him. And people are going to debate that till the end of the day about it because they're like, "Oh, he's a great person." You're just honestly, you're backing him up because his political beliefs. That's the only thing I think he's more concerned about. I've noticed political than I've been looking at this on social media. These non-Niner fans are coming out the woodwork of saying he's a great quarterback, and the Niners would have won the Super Bowl if he was still playing. I disagree to the max. Part one.
He was never a top 10 quarterback.
He was he was a good quarterback. He got injured, got benched, and then he did his political.
He was top 10
at the time. Yeah, like scratching it. He's like scratching the top 10 at that time. At that time when he took the team to the Super Bowl and lost. Now that's what my argument brings about Colin Kaepernick. They say he's a great player and he would have won the Super Bowl for the 49ers. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because he didn't win his chance at the Super Bowl with the Ravens. He didn't win the playoffs against the Giants. He didn't win in the playoffs against the Seattle Seahawks. He had these multiple chances.
He was at the Ravens? He was playing for the Ravens?
Playing against the Ravens.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me ask you this question. I mean, does that mean that Kyle Shanahan can't win a Super Bowl? He's had 2 shots.
That's also true. I mean,
let's just be fair for Colin Kaepernick's sake. I'm going to just play devil's advocate and sit there and say that he's only had 1 shot.
He had multiple shots.
No.
I mean, at the Super Bowl, he had 1 shot.
1 shot
but he had multiple opportunities
to say that he's the head coach. That's a whole different ballgame. Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator and then the head coach for the 2 teams that he had a shot at.
Yeah.
Look what Sean McVay did.
It's just, I don't know.
Wait, the LA Rams didn't win.
The what?
The LA Rams didn't win.
No, they lost against Patriots.
Lost to the Patriots.
Are
they holding that against Sean McVay?
No, they're holding it against the Rams because they are shit. They played shitty.
They played shitty the next year, sure.
They played shitty in the Super Bowl. What was the score? 10-3 or whatever.
It was a small score.
It was like 10-3.
Can't sit there and say I don't know. That's another debate.
It's another debate for another time. But I'm going to jump back onto this Kaepernick because he about to get this smoke. He about to get it.
I don't know. As far as Kaepernick goes,
I'm not against this political shit. If he wants to take a knee, he wants to throw up the fist and have Black Lives Matter. I don't care. That's him. That's what he believes in. By all means, more power to him. I believe in that. Go do what you want to do. I believe in the pursuit of happiness. Do what you want to do, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
But if you are blaming others for your downfall when they've been giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, then that's on you. It's not a
I agree.
A coincidence. It turns into a fucking pattern. And that's what Colin Kaepernick's doing. And people are riding his dick because of his political beliefs, are not looking at the stats. And all these people who are riding his dick are not Niner fans. I've not seen yet a Niner fan come out and say, Kaepernick would have won this. Kaepernick would have done this. Not one Niner fan.
What if Kaepernick is sitting there fighting for what he lost?
What he lost? He got injured. And then he
got cut because of political belief.
Yeah, because political beliefs. But now he's making a crap ton of money with Nike and everything else. So, but he says he loves this game and wants to get to it. The NFL came out. Hold on, Skip. Hold on, Skip.
All right, Shay.
Hold on, Skip.
All right, Shay.
You want this smoke? Okay, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving this barbecue. This was happening. He had a chance for the NFL. The NFL set it up during midseason and said, yeah, we'll watch you. We'll watch you play, and if the scouts like you, they'll sign you right there. We'll give you a contract. Everything was set up to his favor, and he just effed it up. He blew it away. He was like, no, I want it on my own terms, and I'm going to do it this way.
What do you mean? He did the thing, and then he never got an offer.
He didn't do it at the area.
He didn't poop his pants. He performed well.
He didn't follow the procedures of what the NFL wanted for him, and that's the thing. He's not following the rules, and all these people are like, well, that's just racist. I'm like, no, it's not. You just don't go to work and say, I'm going to start doing this now. No, you got to follow procedures, man. And he went out.
Why does he have to follow procedures if he's not signed to anything? If he's not, he doesn't have obligations.
It shows that you're a problem. Look at Antonio Brown. It shows that he's a problem. If you're going to go out,
yeah, but Antonio Brown was signed to obligations and
broke them.
Follow them.
But it doesn't matter. If I see your behavior, that's why a lot of employments. If I'm about to hire you, I'm going to go look at your social medias. I'm going to go. That's what a lot of the Patriots do that. The Patriots. I'm going to use the Patriots as an example.
You don't want to get me on the Patriots right now.
No, we'll talk about that later. But the Patriots, what Bill Belichick was saying, they do background checks. You can be the best player in the world, but we're going to do a background check. We're going to look at all your social medias. We're going to look at where you are from, where you lived, and how you performed in those areas. Not as an athlete, but as a person. That's how Belichick works. I mean, other companies and other teams do that as well.
Patriots are always good at turning problem players into good players again.
Not Antonio Brown.
Well, no.
Not that. And that's why I bring up with Colin. You say he's not. Does he have to follow rules because he's not signed? No, but it shows that he's not going to follow the rules once he gets signed. Because look, he was about to get a job with the Ravens. The Ravens were going to sign him, and
says who?
The media and the. Hey, listen here, Skip. All right, listen here, Skip. He was going to get the job, and his girlfriend came on Twitter calling the Ravens owners racist, blah 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 blah. And the Ravens owners came out, were like, "We have the contract in hand. We're going to give to Kaepernick." But
really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
But thanks to his girlfriend, that got cut out. He comes to the NFL for the whole combine thing, and nothing. And now for the XFL,
So he should have trained his girlfriend better.
I guess.
Wow, dude.
And then the XFL.
Just kidding.
The XFL. And now he wants all this obscene money, and they're like, no.
I agree on the XFL thing. Like, I can sympathize a little bit, but then again, like I say again, the man is still fighting for what is rightfully is. It's just like I think that he still believes the same thing that he believed in that time whenever he lost it.
Mm-hmm.
It's to sit there and say that, like, hey, you took away something that wasn't right or fair because of something you didn't agree with, and it's underneath the leadership. And this is going back to being political, but I don't want to get too political. It's underneath the leadership that I don't necessarily agree with, and I just don't think that you should punish somebody because of that. This is freedom of speech that you're talking about, and all those things.
Again, I'm going to take from a Niners point of view. The stance that he took hurt the Niners financially. They
hurt the league.
No. Yeah, sure, yeah. But as a 49ers fan, I know this. He hurt that franchise bad. To the point where they're practically giving tickets away. Like, no one would show up to a game. Like, he hurt that franchise. Now the franchise is finally building up its reputation and everything. And Kaepernick's just, I don't know. I'm just saying is he ruined that franchise, like, badly.
If you guys think that Kaepernick should have signed to the XFL, let us know down below.
As a player, I like Kaepernick. I mean, he's not the greatest, but he has his skills. As a person, he's a trash person. Honestly, like his attitude is trash.
I think he deserves to be back in the NFL. Say XFL or NFL. Where does he belong?
If he deserves it, by all means sign him if he deserves it. But he needs to not be childish and start blaming other people for his downfall. Like I said, it's not a coincidence. It's a pattern. When you throw down opportunities after opportunities and constantly spit in people's faces, like it's a pattern. It's on him.
I just don't know if he's spitting in people's faces.
Mm-hmm. NFL sets up the thing for you, and then you're like, no, skip that. I'm going to go over here and practice with my own camera crew so you can watch that, and then you can decide. No. They took their time out their busy schedule during mid-season to come and watch you when they could have been doing something else. No. It's on him.
I don't know. I'm going to think about it. You guys think about it. We're going to go on a commercial break. I feel pissed so bad. I should never drink beer again.
You're getting all droopy on me.
Let's just call it Captain. I'm trying to be excited. It's so old news.
Oh shit! Oh, that's on camera too. We're gonna see that. Oh my god!
What'd you do? You cough?
I coughed, like I burped a little. Not really. I was just. Oh.
You good?
Give me a minute.
Tap one out.
No, I'm good. I'm good. 30-minute audio right there.
No, that was longer. Oh, for that part, and then the other part.
And then we had, what was the other one?
Right about
25 minutes.
It
was like 20, yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of
We're
controversial,
back.
Speaking of controversial quarterbacks, and I feel like your hot take was Colin Kaepernick.
Hot take.
Hot take, hot cake.
Hot cakes.
Yeah, like hotcakes. That's weird. I've never had a hotcake actually. Well, I guess I have, like home cooked hotcakes, but never like from.
Isn't a hotcake like a pancake?
No, I'm talking like.
What's the difference between a grinder and a hoagie? Honestly, I don't know.
What the fuck is a grinder? Unless you're talking about like sexual orientation.
It's a sub. Isn't a hoagie a sub? I don't know why. What's the difference?
I felt like a hoagie was a shorter bread. I don't know. Well, can I?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Mm.
I don't even know what time it is anymore. I don't lost track of time. So I felt like your hot take was Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick gets me heated. Like I said, I have nothing against his political beliefs. If you believe in what he believes and stands for, more power to you. Like I back him up solely about that. But it's just one of those deals where he, like as a person, he's like a brat, man.
Yeah,
like
he's just a big sports fan. So
do you know
all I
his?
sympathize with is that like.
Do you know his family background?
No.
He's adopted into a rich white family, and he comes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he wants to say he's going through this struggle. He's not. It's just he comes from a rich. He's adopted in a rich white family.
What did he major in college?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Maybe it was politics. Maybe it was religion, or maybe it was
like I said, I'm not against his politics. Do what he wants.
American history or something like that.
I support him with his politics, but it's just his person.
I don't know. That's point of view and opinion.
But then what I noticed something that I want to talk about. You said you like the number 3, right?
I love the number 3. It's my favorite number.
He had 3 opportunities to get to the Super Bowl.
You're really helping prove my point later on.
I'm just saying. It's weird. It's weird. Weird.
No, it's just weird. Why do you keep saying weird?
No, we're just stalling.
No, we're trying to be funny. So, you talk about Colin Kaepernick, and it makes me think of something that kind of happened recently. And it's with Tom Brady and what kind of happened around the Super Bowl and his retirement and things like that. And I don't know. I feel like Tom Brady right now is the dad, the Brett Favre of the league. Like,
yeah.
You know, he's at the driver's wheel as far as it goes to quarterbacks. He's the leader. He's setting the tone and whatever Tom Brady's doing, whether it's inside, the hash marks or outside of the fucking football field, other players are going to look at that and they're going to say, like, I agree with it or I don't. And he's setting that tone. And I feel like the way he handled things was a very, like, internet meme, like, joking thing to do. And, like, look, have fun. I agree to have fun. I just don't think the timing was great. I feel like it kind of took away from what that time was about, which was the Super Bowl, man. Like,
so you think?
I just think if the NFL doesn't want someone like Colin Kaepernick to take attention away from the NFL, then whether it's positive or negative, I feel like that wasn't the right time for it.
So what you're saying is Tom Brady made it about himself at the wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, just like wait for things or just shut it down. Like, I just think he kind of took too much attention. And
I kind of believe.
felt like he kind of bloated about that.
I did believe a little bit in the hype because he did that Instagram post basically saying like it sounded like he wasn't going to come back.
I was listening to a radio talk show about it, and they were like saying, "What do you think is the percentage of people that are going to hear about Tom Brady or expecting to hear about Tom Brady or something like that?"
Yeah.
Poll. And it was a large number. And I'm like, why is Tom Brady being talked about right now? Let's fucking talk about Patrick Mahomes or like
no
Jimmy G. Like
there we go, Jimmy GQ baby.
Let's talk about these guys, not about
the handsome man. I ain't gonna lie,
Tom Brady and Hulu. Like I'll give Hulu all the credit. They seized a hell of a fucking opportunity and fucking succeeded.
They did.
Well, fuck you, Tom Brady.
I like
don't kill.
He did that little interview and they're like, are you going to come back to the Super Bowl or something like that? I forgot. I'm paraphrasing. He was like, well, I'm going to be back in the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to be wearing this jacket. And I'm like, nice.
I didn't see that.
Now, will it be with the Patriots? More than likely. Will he sign to another team? And if he did sign to another team, let's just say hypothetically he signed to another team, which team do you think would be a good fit for him? Do you think he would like to go back home to the Bay Area and play for the Niners? Or would you think he would like just stay in the East Coast? Or like what would you think?
I think a lot like
by the way, he is from the Bay Area, so I'm just saying.
Peyton Manning's decision and any other decision you should make, it shouldn't be related to what geographical location you feel more comfortable in. I feel like you should go to the team that fits you the best. It just doesn't make sense to sit there and say that like, hey, I'm from this area and that's where I'm gonna play my best. No,
Brett Favre did that.
Yeah, and
no. This is like Brett Favre is from the Bay Area and he wanted to be drafted by the Niners. And he wanted to go play for the Niners. And he said, I'll be the perfect fit for the Niners. And then he did it, and he got pissed off. And he was like, I'm going to show them. Obviously, he didn't because he always gets his shit pushed in. He's by Kaepernick and Jimmy G. Like, they both came in there and packed the Packers. Like,
I just think that Tom Brady needs to go to what puzzle piece he fits best or puzzle he fits best.
So what team would you think?
What team would make it?
If you say the Broncos, I'm going to slap you.
No. I'm trying to think.
I say Buccaneers.
If Derrick Henry stays at the fucking Tennessee Titans, he should go there.
I heard something about that.
Like, I know that the quarterback went to the Pro Bowl, but, like, he needs a strong running team.
Speaking of...
Oh! No, I just found it. Panthers. He should go to Carolina Panthers. Oh, yes. If Cam Newton is out, for sure, then he should go to the Carolina Panthers because Christian McCaffrey, I'm such a huge Christian McCaffrey fan because his dad was a different.
I want to jump on the Titans quarterback, Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
He won Comeback Player of the Year. Why? I
didn't follow it close enough to know.
Why? What did he do? What team did he play prior? The Dolphins? I believe it was the Dolphins.
Well, he was a no-name, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay. And obviously this is biased because I'm a Niners fan.
Well, Jimmy G should have been the comeback.
Jimmy G should have been the comeback.
Jimmy G got the largest fucking contract signed the year before and fucking got hurt.
Exactly.
No. Did Adrian Peterson win the fucking comeback player of the year whenever he got hurt and ran for 2,000 yards?
Should have.
No.
He came back from an injury and then took his... he lost the Super Bowl, but he took his team. That was...
The guy who got 16...
That was they only had 4 wins next season.
Wait, Adrian Peterson did get it, I think. But Jimmy G wasn't like...
4 wins, and then he comes back with including the playoffs.
You tell me Jimmy G had a better performance than
15-3. 15-3. 15-3.
Individually, not talking about his team. Individually, stat for stat, yard for yard, TD for TD.
Listen, bro. Listen. She was the Wicked Witch. No, look. Honestly, yeah, I think.
Wicked Witch of the West or the West?
What compass are you reading, boy? West. East. I thought you said East. No, in my opinion, he should have won comeback player, and Kyle Shanahan should have won Coach of the Year.
Who did win Coach of the Year?
John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh, whatever. One of the brothers.
The Ravens, yeah.
Ravens coach. He won MVP, Coach of the Year. And I think Kyle Shanahan should have won it. But again, I'm biased because I'm a Niners fan.
But I'm biased with Kyle Shanahan because his dad was a Broncos coach. Man, I'm getting old. I'm starting to being nostalgic about people.
Yeah.
Jimmy G didn't have the strong performance. I don't know about Tannehill, but I know enough to sit there and say that Tannehill ran impressive games enough to where he made people take interest in him.
They relied on Derrick Henry way too much, and that was their downfall.
Yeah,
it worked. It worked, but the Chiefs figured it out. I mean, look at the comeback.
Right. I mean, but then you can argue he had a system that worked, and you don't go and change a system that doesn't work.
I agree
when
with
you
that.
don't have somebody like Tom
That's
Brady.
what Kyle Shanahan said against the Packers in the playoffs. They're like, "Why did you keep running the ball?" I'm like, "It worked. They couldn't stop it. I'm obviously going to keep doing it."
Yeah.
And that's what Kyle Shanahan did with the Packers.
And that's the same thing. Actually, Andy Reid's defense. That's another thing. I feel like coaches had a good year because Andy Reid. I don't want to get into it, but Andy Reid changed something up in the second half that allowed them to do good.
I'm so upset about that.
But I'm coming from the perspective of somebody who didn't watch the Super Bowl. I was working and I was catching glimpses of it, just the score. I wasn't watching plays, but
I keep looking back at there's one play.
Do you want to talk about this? If not, or if you don't want to talk about this, we can go right back to Tannehill.
Let's go back to Tannehill because I'm about to get emotional.
Okay.
I'm about to strangle somebody.
I kind of want to talk about something else that kind of reminds me of Tom Brady.
No.
So we were talking about the Carolina Panthers.
I'm good. Next.
Where do you think Tom Brady should go?
For me?
Yeah, where should Tom Brady go?
I think Buccaneers.
Buccaneers and get rid of Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's literally 30 for 30. Like he's the
that's such a good title, dude. Hashtag
30 for 30.
ESPN, you got this.
If ESPN doesn't jump on this,
HBO Film's better.
they need to do something, man.
Somebody better do something this summer. If not, y'all are.
Like Hard Knocks better jump on this because
Hard Knocks 30.
Hard Knocks
60 for 60.
60 for 60. They have to do it. He's eating W's with that one. I love that.
But I mean, as far as shock value, I would love Tom Brady to go to the Las Vegas Raiders. How cool would that be for
Las Vegas Raiders?
Yeah. How cool would that be?
With John Gruden?
Yeah. How cool would that be? That'd be so badass looking.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can picture it, but not picture. I can't see him in black and silver. But I'm so used to seeing him in
red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. I can't picture.
What other teams are there?
That'd be a good fit.
No, just let's just start naming some off.
Just random teams? Why?
Unless you have other ideas, I don't have any other ideas.
For him to join, or just
for him to join.
Oh, okay. You specify. That's why I asked you. It sounded like you were just like, let's just say some teams.
Let's say names, really. Let's just.
I was like, all right.
Boy names or girl names?
Right now, I agree with your Panthers, Titans as well. Bucks.
What if you went to?
Honestly,
I
want to see him in the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fournette's a good fucking running back, dude.
Can you imagine, him playing for the Jaguars? I could see that team going places.
What if he went to the Bills?
I was thinking Bengals. I thought you were about to say Bengals.
That'd be good too. I'm totally spitballing here. I'm trying to just wrap my mind around shit.
You want to edit this part out or dead time it?
No, we're good, man. You can have little pauses. It's like, whenever you're friends with somebody or you're close with somebody, whenever you can have just silence. Have you never heard of that?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a thing out there.
Okay.
Where silence can be comforting. It's like
check, please.
Okay, we're not at a bar or anything like that. There's no table here. Well, there's a table there, but could you imagine eating at a place like that or like check. This? That'd be weird. There are places like that where you like sit on the couch and you just like have food like this in this kind of setting. That's a weird thought though. I'm so used to like the formal like table in between two people or multiple people. That's where you eat food on. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. But you said check, please, and it just like I don't know.
Oh my God!
Words are weird.
Words were dirty. Wordy,
so
yeah,
we're talking about Tom Brady. I don't think we have any other teams really to mention right now. Hopefully, I think Tom Brady should stay at the Patriots for his GOATness. Because I mean, it's hard. Like we could agree with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's going through something that is super, super rough for him right now. He's in the developmental years of his career that are going to define his career.
Yeah.
He's going through what, his third head coach?
Third head coach. I mean,
and for an organization that hasn't had success since Jim Brown.
How many coaches have they had?
Well, I guess they had a little
30
success with what's his name, that fullback. He was a Denver Broncos fullback too. I guess he converted to halfback or something like that. You were the Peyton something. Peyton Ellis or Peyton Hellis? I don't know. It's something like that. Don't remember him. He was in sports. He was Madden cover.
Wait.
White boy running back.
How many years was Baker Mayfield in?
Baker Mayfield in the league?
Yeah.
3. This is his 3rd year.
3.
Yeah, you quit adding the fuel to the fire on this thing. I'm trying my best not to totally kill you coming up. Guys, we're going to talk about some conspiracy things and numbers are involved.
It's just a coincidence.
You're a fucking coincidence.
He gets so butthurt about that. All right. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah, man, like Baker Mayfield, man.
Jump into it.
I just hope that.
With the Brown situation, they're not going to get any better if they keep on switching up the coach. Like, just because they're having a shit season doesn't mean, like, oh, gotta get a new guy. It doesn't help the team at all. Because it's a new game plan. New coach, new game plan. Now the team has to learn a
John Elway did it. That's not helping them either. I'm lost. I don't know. I think I'm following what John Elway's decisions are, and I'm like, yeah, but what are we getting better at? So I'm just as lost as the Browns are as far as like following what a team should do. So yeah, I can't argue or agree on what you're saying. Sorry. I'm supposed to have I'm supposed to have a side here. I'm going to be real blatant and honest. Broncos won Super Bowl 4 years ago.
Yeah.
They have a hell of a defense still, and they keep getting great players. But at the end of the day, we went through 3 head coaches in the past 4 years. And this is the first year where I don't know if this is just front office influence to have the players go talk about the head coaches, but this is the first time since I've heard interviews from the players say that they love the systems, and that's from multiple players, not just from team captains and stuff like that. So when it comes to the Browns and head coaches and team decision makings on that kind of things, I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to sit there and have a definitive answer where you're in a drought. I mean, think about your 49ers, man. It's hard to sit there and say, hey, dude, I was so for Mike Singletary being the head coach. I wanted him to fucking succeed so bad.
I don't want to talk about it.
But we can talk about something else. What do you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about my Niners anymore. It just keeps.
Okay. We can talk about something else. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about conspiracy
I want to know why. What's your? Because I have a big deal with a certain number. I want to know your number. Why is
my number is 3?
Why you're so obsessed with 3? I can tell you my number. I'm obsessed with is 23. Because I was born on the 23rd of June, 1990.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
born on my number.
I did quick maths.
Oh, okay.
623.90. Quick maths.
What's that add up to be? Just adding.
Adding? Like you do that crazy 23 math. Like the crazy 23 math. And it's...
Notice he says crazy.
I'm going to... 6, right?
6.
Boom. 6. So June. 6 month.
6, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
2 times 3? 6. And then you get the 90, right? So 3 from the 23 minus 9 is 6. You can't do nothing with the 0, 6.
But you already got rid of the 23 because you multiplied it, so it's not there anymore.
I don't like you.
Wow.
Fine.
Okay.
You
Next one.
You want to ruin my... You want to ruin me?
Go ahead.
I want to hear...
No, I want you to build up the tallest wall you can because I'm about to knock her down.
Don't knock me down. I want to hear yours.
No, keep going. You want to hear mine?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. My number's 3. So, what's the first thing that you could think of as 3? Oh, wait. You were talking about month, day, and year. Well, that's 3.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's weird. Okay.
Whatever.
You want to hear something else that's weird?
What?
I mean, when you come to religion and Christianity, if you're a fan of that, sure, you could make a thing like that. But I'm not even going to go to religion. You know what I'm going to go to?
What's that?
The sun.
The sun?
The moon.
Okay.
The earth.
What about the other planets?
That's 3.
That's 9.
But we don't live, we don't survive. Our livelihood isn't based off those other planets.
Yeah, dude. Mercury, retrograde. Everyone's like, oh, retrograde Mercury.
But that's not affecting us.
It affects people. Like
It's subtle. I'll give you that. It is subtle, but it's not life or death.
Yeah, your theory sucks.
And then the next thing, you ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
It's a prime number. 23 is a prime number. I'll give you that. But it's a single digit.
Yeah.
And it is in a lot of different things. I mean, I've got a whole dictionary of definitions in my phone right now to sit there and tell you about how perfect the number 3 is. And I have just found a lot of occurrences that 3 just makes sense. The word, not to get too religious again, but God.
Mm-hmm.
G-O-D. That is a 3-letter word, and it is a powerful word. Another powerful word, 1, I know that's a number, but O-N-E. That's 3 letters. There's a lot of just powerful, significant things that are 3. For example, the shape, the triangle. The Great Pyramid.
It's a triangle. Not a circle. It's a triangle.
It's got 3 sides, all equilateral, unless you want to be obtuse.
So you're saying...
Or you can get acute with it.
So you're saying the number 3 is the Illuminati?
It could fucking very well be.
I just opened a whole new door for you.
Also,
because the Illuminati is working with aliens, so...
Working with aliens, like they're in contract together.
Maybe. I mean, aliens exist, so...
Do you have proof?
No, but, you know...
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not sitting there saying...
I mean, think about it. Like, we got billions and trillions of galaxies, universes out there, and you're telling me... Now, when I say aliens, people automatically think... Yeah, what's up?
If you have a favorite number and you think that your number's better than mine or his, let us know in the comment section. Blue.
There's 2 of us. Your favorite number's 3. 23.
Well, that's the best thing that he's come up with all day.
All right, sucker. I like that.
It hurts my hand every single time you do that.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I didn't mean that. But I was like going to my thing. When I say aliens, people think little grays with big old eyes. I'm not saying that. It can just be a microorganism just starting out. Like we don't know that much that's going around in the universe. We probably do that. The public doesn't know. But obviously there's something going out there. Like there's different dimensions and stuff that I always think about. Like there's theories of that. Like
yeah.
It's just like if you can think it, it's probably out there. Like there's a dimension exactly like ours, but I'm sitting over there and you're sitting over here. Or my leg is actually crossed over here. instead, or I'm wearing a blue hat, or whatever. There's different scenarios for those things. I constantly think about that. Like one theory, I think about the simulation theory. You ever thought about that we live in a simulation?
Like the Matrix.
Yeah, you ever think about that? Because they haven't proven that we're not in a simulation.
It's like fate or not.
I sound batshit crazy, but when you actually like sit down and think about it, and you think about all the deja vus.
I think about it a lot more seriously than I did when I was younger.
I think
that's just my frame of thinking.
My frame of thinking is always like I am religious. I believe in God, I do, but who are we to say that he didn't go out and create something else? Who are we to say he didn't make another world experiment? We don't know these things.
To that idea, I think it's more improbable to think that we are the only life in the universe.
No, that's impossible.
And then the other way around.
People are out there thinking that it's not like there's no such thing. I was like, are you crazy? There's so many stars and galaxies out there that we don't even know. Like time is so different in space.
There's another Tom Brady out there. We don't even know.
You and your damn Tom Brady and your hiccups. It's just time is so different out there. Everything is complete. Like the stars that we're looking at, the light is not reaching us, but those stars are already dead.
Yeah.
Like if we were going to space, like if someone was in, let's just say, in one of those stars, and was to look at our planet right now, they said they'd either be seeing dinosaurs or the Egyptians building the pyramids.
This makes me think of Interstellar.
I saw pieces of it, but I never really.
Yeah, watch Interstellar. It's as good as Inception. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a big fan. Yeah. I just keep going back to this moment where like he literally is down there for like 10, 15 minutes, and then like 40 years pass.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how things like that. There's a movie that tripped me out I saw recently. Event Horizon. Event Horizon is a trip movie. It's really underrated. Like not that many people watch it. I guess it's like becoming a cult movie, but they do not time travel, but like warp travel, and they're like explaining like how we fold the space in half and we just fly through it to make it quicker. But the dimension that they went through wasn't, it came out. They went to some like hell dimension, like Doom. It was Doom. They went to hell and they came back and the ship was alive. It had hell tendencies. Like they were having like visions of hell. It's a crazy movie. It's ridiculous.
Event Horizon.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
If you ever want to watch it.
So what did you think of Joker? I know you watched it. I just want to hear your opinion.
It's really random.
We were talking about movies.
Oh, okay, yeah. My thoughts on Joker? Amazing. I see why he won an Oscar for it. I watched it yesterday for the first time, and I pitied him. I felt for him. This man has a mental illness, and he was spoilers. He was like, they find out he was adopted and he was abused as a child. Like physically, mentally abused and beaten, all the nasty shit to him, and that's why he came out to who he was, and now he's trying to help his adoptive mother. Giving him he sacrificed his health to help her because he wasn't taking any of the pills. He was giving all his pills to his mom to help her out, and he sacrificed himself.
I didn't even see that, but that's a good point.
Yeah, he sacrificed his mental, and like physical health. I mean, if you look at him, he's just like deteriorating, and people are just bullying him and pushing him, and at a point, like you see his, like what he's doing, just like I see that. I see why like kids, get bullied all the time, and then just snap. They just fucking let loose, and it's sad. And I'm glad this movie was made so people can see that.
Yeah, exactly that.
So people can stop doing that. I get it.
It's a movie that needed to be made, I feel.
Yeah, it was. I was skeptic at first when I first saw the trailer. I was like, lame. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh. I watched it twice. I've watched the movie twice.
Really?
Within a day.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. That's how good it was. For me, honestly. Yeah. For me. I know someone's out there like, that was a trash movie. I don't care.
There's also somebody out there who watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
Crazy people.
3 times.
You're crazies.
You're crazy.
You're a bunch of crazies.
You're a bunch of crazy douches.
No, I agree. Like, I haven't had too much time or thought. Not to say that I haven't had too much time. That's not true. But I haven't put too much thought into the fact that, like, you kind of reminded me of it. It was like this was a great generational movie of, like, he looks like the bad guy or the terrorist or, you know, the dangerous one because of everything that he's been put through.
Yeah. He just wanted to make the world smile. And everyone just kept kicking him in the face. He just fucking snapped. Yeah. It's just stuff happens. Like, it's people that you never know. Like, look at Robin Williams.
Yeah.
One of the most famous comedians out there, always making people laugh, and then what happened to him? Committed suicide. Mental health is one of those deals that you always got to check up on your friends. Health is wealth. Always, no matter what. You always got to, you know, if you need... Health is wealth 2020, baby.
2020.
If you're having a rough time, always reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody, because if you're going through some things, like, every life is precious. So...
I mean, it's hard to reach out to. So, I mean, if anything at all, just fucking throw something out there. Throw a fish line or something. Whether or not you think that, like, you want to talk to somebody or not, just try your best to kind of reach out. Whether it's through the internet or through a phone. No, you know, the thing that, like, threw me for a loop on the Joker was the whole girlfriend thing.
Yeah, that tripped me out, dude.
God, man.
Spoilers again. That girlfriend, that tripped me out because I was like, oh, man, he finally got some support.
I even was like, this isn't real. Like, the hallway scene when they, like, I don't remember exactly the moment or the exact of the scene, but I was like, this isn't real. But it just...
When he started kissing her? Like
maybe it was that.
Like, he killed those people and then went straight to her apartment and just started kissing her. Because in my head, I was like, what kind of female would go after someone like that? And
the way they, like, presented it wasn't real was so good because it was shock value of, like... just a tense, scary moment.
It was. You're like, oh my God. Cool. Yeah, because, like, he comes and sits in her living room and she's like, wait, you're Arthur, right? And I was like, why would she? She doesn't know. I was like, what the hell is going on? It really, that really threw me for a loop, man.
My only, like, critique of the movie is that I don't think it'll be canon. Like, I don't think
it's not.
He
already said it's not.
I know, and I just wish that it was. I wish it was in the
Like, he said this is a one and done. Like, he's not going to do anything about it.
I just wish it was a part of Batman's story.
Like, I mean, Batman's in it.
Because it feels like, yeah, he is, but I feel like he just used the comic book interest of film, or, you know, of Hollywood, to fuel the movie. And I'm such a big fan, obviously, because
I love comic books.
And all that.
I'm deep into comic books. Amazing.
It hurts, man, because, like, it's such a good Joker, and I just wish it fucking fit.
It could. Like, it honestly could. Because people were saying, how don't you put this Joker with the new Batman movie coming out? And he's like, nah, I'm good. And he doesn't want to do it. Like, it's just a one and done. Maybe later down the road, he'll do something. But for now, he's saying it's nothing to think about, to dwell on. It's just enjoy the movie. That's it.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Shout out to Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So,
was there anything else that we wanted to talk about tonight?
I think that's pretty much it, man.
I think so, too.
It's like 2 a.m. now. Oh, what time is it?
It's not 2 a.m. You don't know what time it is.
No, I lost all track.
No, it's pretty late. We've been doing this for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I just want to...
We still got to edit, so...
I want to say thank y'all, if y'all are still here. Also, thank you, Chibi, for the music.
Big shout out to Chib.
Thank you, Tech guy, my guy, Justin.
Big Just.
Thank you, George
Tech to
Phillips.
home. Thank you, George Phillips, for everything. And thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us rant about Colin Kaepernick. That's me. Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick.
Holla.
Where's he going to end up? In his mama's basement if he doesn't do a fun job. Nah, man.
Sound like the drunk uncle.
You guys have a good night, or a good morning, or a good day.
Or whatever you guys are doing. Maybe you guys are humping to this. I don't know.
Hey, that's kind of weird.
It's kind of my dream.
She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley. She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley.
I don't fuck with none of y'all. I don't fuck with none of y'all.
I get the sack, then I run it off. She coming back when the sun will fall. And I don't even really keep in touch with y'all. I had to switch it up. Told that chick she hit a different touch. Had to come back, see the difference was. Seen y'all just hating, just give it up. Ironic cause y'all never give enough. Jamming with coke while me mix it up. Only top shelf for the hating stuff. I smoke till it's finished, you heard it. Dispo the numbers, the verdict. Biddy still bump like it's urgent.
I don't ever trick, it ain't working, no.
She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley. She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley. I stick to the point like I'm magic. The habits might put me in caskets. She brought her friends just to have us sit down, but I'm Chips, so I just let them have it. I'm Goku to most of y'all rabbits. Hero to go with the fabrics. Niggas still talk about the bitches they want, but it's different when you really had it. She go like she brought the gadgets. Young Chippers still bring out the ratchets. She called the Uber or hop in the Cooper, the AM, she don't miss her classes. I heard that chick doing masters. 7 more years that she after. I do not check on a chick, I don't trick on a hoe, she don't matter, no. She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley. She be posing for the picture, boy. Big clips like Chips Ahoy. She be calling left the ringing, boy. Didn't want her from beginning, boy. Switched up on them's what they told me. But for y'all vision, niggas owe me. Niggas least could send a trophy. Niggas turn me Mick Foley.